It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, young M.A. was arrested in Atlanta, and that was for reckless driving. That happened on Friday. So I remember at first she got arrested. Nobody knew what happened, what it was for, but turns out it was reckless driving. She was released 2 hours later, didn't have to pay bail, and here's what she had to say.
I was speeding. I just did a quick little skirt, and it was in the cut. They be in them cuts, man. I wasn't doing nothing too crazy. It was 3 a.m. We was leaving the club. I was cruising at first, but then I was trying to go around this car, so I did a quick little spin off real quick, and they happened to be in the cut and caught me. It just sounds so bad though when they say reckless driving. Like it made it seem like I was speed racing, man.
Drop on the clues bombs from Missy Misdemeanor Elliott.
Sound effects.
Because Missy Misdemeanor Elliott did something in her music that black people have been doing their whole life. She just put it to a beat.
What's that?
We will turn something into a sound effect so fast.
Skirt.
And know exactly I know exactly what she's talking about.
Me too.
The whole time. I did a little, you know what I'm saying? And then you know what I mean? Yeah, sure, for real.
Well, young M.A. had some more to say on Live after she was released. Here's what else she had to say.
Y'all always see me with a puff bar. Y'all know, y'all never see me smoking weed. Like, so they tried to pull like probable cause on me to search my car, search my vehicle, whatever the case. You know, this is regular. I've been dealing with this since I was like, before I was even famous. Like, this is regular in New York. They pull you over for the stupidest things and say, oh, such and such, and they try to use any type of probable cause like weed. They always use that weed shit. I'm good, though.
I will say, though, people that smoke a lot of weed never know they really do smell like weed.
Absolutely.
So even when they don't have the weed on them, it's on their clothes or it might be in
like
their car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they never know they actually do still smell like weed, even when they don't have it on them.
All right, and in other news, R&B singer Anne-Marie was arrested, and that is because somehow, some way, they're saying that she shot a 24-year-old male who was in the room with her in the head. This also
You said who?
Anne-Marie?
Anne-Marie?
Anne-Marie.
I'm about to
you
say,
said
I'm like,
Anne-Marie.
I'm
I
like,
said
what,
Anne-Marie.
Why do fools fall in love?
I said no.
The author Anne-Marie, the homie? Like, for real? That was news to me.
Anne-Marie. Y'all don't know Anne-Marie?
No. Never heard of her.
Don't know.
Who's that?
She's a singer from Chicago, an R&B singer. She's done lip service a couple of times. She did our live show when we were in Chicago also.
What's her songs? Give us some sound effects.
I think she's signed to Interscope Records. So, she's young. She's like 24 years old. So, but yeah, she's pretty dope.
What's her record?
But yeah, I don't know exactly what happened to her. Like what happened in this. I don't know exactly what happened in this situation. I don't know. They said the gun was on the table and it went off by accident. I'm not sure, but she has a song called Secret with YK Osiris that y'all probably heard. No. But they're saying when they arrived in the hotel room, they found the victim laying on the floor inside of the hotel room with a gunshot wound to the head.
Damn.
And looks like he was conscious and breathing afterwards, so he did go to the hospital. So prayers for him. Now, Teyana Taylor is airing out Def Jam, and she said she is retiring. Here's what she had to say.
I'm just tired. A bitch is tired, baby. I'm tired. Like, majority of what that post was toward my label. Yes, I am going to feel underappreciated if I'm putting in 110% and my label is giving me, they're reciprocating 10% of that. I constantly feel alone. I constantly feel unappreciated. I constantly feel failed. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's literally no push.
Now, she had posted, everybody's been posting their Spotify numbers, 162.8 million streams for 2020. And she's posted, wow, who did that? Y'all did that. Thank you. I ain't gonna front in times of feeling super underappreciated as an artist, receiving little to no real push from the machine, constantly getting the shorter end of the stick, being overlooked. I mean, the list is on and on. I'm retiring this chapter of my story with the comfort that I can depart with peace of mind, seeing that all the hard work and passion put in was indeed loved and supported somewhere in the world. Here's what else she had to say.
And the crazy part about it is I asked Def Jam to drop me on almost 10 different occasions, straight to their face. And I can see maybe how my message could come across, but at the same time, I feel like it's a little tiny bit selfish to say, well, what about your fans? Do it for your fans. Baby, I got to do it for my mental health.
That's right.
I have to do it for my emotional health. I have to do it for my kids. And until I'm free, until I can get them to release me, yes, I want to retire. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I want Teyana to know that she's loved, valued, and appreciated, and I don't want this lame-ass music industry to make her feel otherwise. Like, you can't let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. So just because Def Jam or good music isn't doing right by her, don't let that destroy your inner peace, Teyana.
And she's right, because a lot of her records haven't connected, and they should have. We Made It right when the pandemic hit. It's a feel-good song. People are graduating. That should have been a record that should have took off. I don't know why that wasn't a #1 record. She's had a lot. So, like you said, I mean, if she's not loving Def Jam doesn't want to support her, maybe they should part ways and let her do it on her own.
And by the way, I don't even know what working a record in 2020 means. I don't even know what the machine being behind a person looks like in 2020.
You don't know what it means?
Because I'm going to tell you why. Because it seems like all these labels do is attach their names to waves that are already happening. Now, I've seen labels enhance waves that are already happening, but I haven't seen them create a wave in a minute. I haven't seen them start from scratch with a record in a long time.
Bro, Roddy Ricch Ballin' we've been playing that record since December 2019.
Yeah, but Roddy Ricch established his wave in the street a long time ago online.
But
long time ago.
label is the reason that record continues and it keeps pushing and it keeps on this radio station all day long.
That's old school, though.
That is.
Just getting a radio station to play a record a million times a week is so old school.
And Teyana Taylor didn't get
Well,
that.
the game posted to Teyana Taylor. This message is from Young Game, who met a very young, talented black girl with the biggest voice I'd ever heard in my life on a cold night in New York City. I don't remember how many years ago. The first time I heard you sing, I knew what you were, and I also knew it was only a matter of time before you were a superstar. He goes on to talk about her signing to Pharrell and knowing how badly she wanted the world to hear her voice, writing day in and day out. He talks about Kanye West when she signed there. He goes on to talk about her meeting Iman Shumpert, starting a family, and he said, undeniably, You, a body of work that was clearly the best R&B album of the year. He's talking about the album. He said it was a classic. He said, your gift is so appreciated.
And what's wild is Teyana is a star in every sense of the word. Acting, music, dancing. Like, Teyana's had a great career.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. What we talking about, Yee?
Yes, we are, of course, going to talk about, what do you think? Coronavirus. We got to give you some more updates on what's going on with coronavirus.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.